What is up, guys? Here with my weekend league update. It was not good for me. Did not have a good weekend league at all. I had two disconnect losses. I had one disconnect win, so really only one disconnect loss. I don't know why I randomly got a disconnect win, but it happened. At least 3 to 4 games, I definitely could have played better. I played horribly. The way the gameplay was going for me just wasn't going my way. I changed up a bunch of things, switched my playbook mid-weekend league because it was so frustrating. Lost a bunch of games I shouldn't have. If my first video from this weekend league, you would have seen that I lost a 21-point lead. Somehow I managed that. I have switched to Lamar Jackson, as I mentioned in the last video. But before I get into my rewards, take a look at this highlight. It is as bad as my weekend league was. This is one of the most insane runs I've had at the end of the half and actually helped me win that game. So take a look at this.
They may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
So as you can see, I didn't even get MVP this week. I got the tier below that. I don't even know what that is. I got Hail Mary packs, I got midfield packs, and red zone packs. So I didn't even get a touchdown pack this week, which honestly really sucks. I wish I would have gotten MVP. That's what I'm shooting for every week, basically. I know some people also really struggled this weekend league. Like I know CC on his main account, I think only got 17 wins, was it? And he's like typically a 20 to 21 win player. So he lost 3 to 4 games that he shouldn't have, and he's much better than I am generally, and he has a much better team than me, so that also plays into it. About 2 of my losses, I'd say, just came because the dude had a better team than me. I'm only an 86, and there's a lot of teams, I'd say I'd say around 12 teams I play have much better teams than me, where they're all 88s or 89s or 90 overalls. And when I don't have the abilities or man coverage to keep up with him, it's really hard sometimes. They just dot me all over the field, or they run down my throat with Barry Sanders or Bo Jackson. I'm running gun ace slot offset. I'm running a Patriots playbook. Need to try and find more things in that. I'm sure I'll do better once I learn more of the plays in there. It really was just a struggle. It was a struggle. Route technician seems like it doesn't work. I got it because I wanted Jerry Rice to run crisp routes. I was playing most of my games at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. a lot of nights because of college and doing schoolwork for college, and then I stream late and I play late, so that led to me losing a bunch. It just was not a great weekend league. The coins I'm going to use, I really want to look to get better safety, or I kind of want to look to get Tony G and have another tight end apprentice on the field. I don't know if I need to power him up or not. So at the end of the day, we came away from this weekend league with a whopping, I believe 148K or something. 148K brings us to 195K. Not as much as I would have liked to have going into this weekend. There were more upgrades I was looking to make. I think this quick sells now 500 coins. I thought he reached 322 yards. Maybe he didn't. Oh well. And as far as the team goes, I really want to pick up Tony G, but I didn't realize he's 300K. Having Tony G and having Jermichael Finley with tight end apprentice and gun ace slot offset, I think would be really overpowered. And then having Lamar also be able to run around, I think that would help a lot. Although, with the glitch they have in the game, and they still haven't addressed on Twitter, not being able to catch a ball, I don't know. Is everyone going to go to running now? And it's going to be last year's Madden? I'm debating another strong safety too, but strong safeties are really expensive right now. How much is... I really should consider getting Tyrann Mathieu, because I feel like his man coverage would help so much when I run man and run the bench press ability. Adrian Wilson's really good too. Maybe consider picking him up. Isaiah Simmons, obviously the best user in the game probably, unless you grinded for the linebacker, but even him isn't very good. I'm mad that I picked up Jerry Rice, and then right after I get Jerry Rice, they come out with a better receiver in his archetype in Marvin Harrison, who is 286K. So, he is a lot more expensive, but he's a hell of a lot better than Jerry Rice. 90 speed, gets all the abilities that he does, because I think they're both route runners. Yeah, they're both route runners. So he gets all the same abilities, same overall, better speed. Jerry Rice better than everything else, but when it comes to speed, Jerry Rice doesn't get the short route running. He doesn't get medium route running threshold unless you have chems, and they both get the deep route running threshold. So the Marvin Harrison is way better right after I buy Jerry Rice. It's kind of frustrating. And as far as the other team of the weeks, I'm not going to pick up the middle linebacker. I don't think the tight end is too good, and he's going to be expensive as hell because he's limited. I really hope there's an interesting promo this week. Veterans will probably be a dud. Heavyweights weren't a dud. Heavyweights, I think, were actually good last year, so it's not a surprise they're good this year. Veterans have always been a dud promo because they always make them slow. They base them off their realistic stats, base them off their current, and apparently all old players are slow as hell. So I hope that changes. I don't really want to play any games right now just because I heard how frustrating. Because if I lose a game, if I play with this weekend league and I'm dropping passes consistently, I think I'm going to throw my controller out a window. That is definitely going to happen. I'm not going to be able to stand that. Anyway, that has been the video. Let me know how your weekend league did. Was it your worst weekend league ever? I've seen a bunch of people where it was their worst weekend league. A lot of people didn't have fun this weekend league. I'm still going to play because I love the game of Madden. I love building my ultimate team. But just let me know how it went for you. See you in the next video.